There was a time before smartphones dominated our lives, a time when a mobile phone wasn't about high-resolution cameras, facial recognition, or social media integration. It was about durability, simplicity, and the sheer joy of playing Snake. If you were around in the late 90s and early 2000s, you probably remember the Nokia 3210, one of the most iconic mobile phones ever made. This wasn't just any phone, it was a cultural phenomenon. Today we're taking a deep dive into this legendary device, exploring why it was so successful, and why it still holds a special place in our hearts decades later, right here on History of Simple Things. Released in 1999, the Nokia 3210 was the successor to the Nokia 3110 and was designed to be an affordable, stylish, and user-friendly mobile phone. What made it stand out was its revolutionary design. Unlike many phones of the time, the 3210 was one of the first to eliminate the external antenna, giving it a sleek, modern look. It was compact, yet it felt solid in hand, built to survive drops, spills, and the general chaos of everyday life. This phone wasn't just about making calls, it was about making a statement. Another key feature that set the Nokia 3210 apart was its customization options. The phone introduced Xpress-on covers, allowing users to swap out the front and back casings with different colors and designs. This level of personalization was unheard of at the time, making the phone appealing to younger users who wanted their devices to reflect their personalities. Whether it was a metallic blue, bright orange, or a limited edition pattern, having a Nokia 3210 meant you could make your phone truly your own. The Nokia 3210 wasn't just about looks. It was packed with features that made it incredibly user-friendly and functional. It allowed for basic texting, calling, and of course, playing games. Speaking of games, this phone popularized the legendary Snake, a game that became a worldwide addiction. It was simple, yet incredibly fun, proving that great gameplay didn't require high-end graphics. Another feature that made the 3210 stand out was its messaging capability. While SMS texting wasn't new, Nokia's T9 predictive text input made typing messages faster and easier. This feature, combined with the phone's 250 contact phone book, made the 3210 a great tool for staying connected before the era of instant messaging apps. Additionally, Nokia introduced built-in vibration alerts, a big deal at the time since many phones still relied solely on ringtones. The 3210 also allowed users to compose their own ringtones using a simple interface, letting them create unique melodies or replicate popular songs of the time. Battery life was another area where the Nokia 3210 excelled. It was designed with efficient power consumption, which meant days, sometimes even a full week, of battery life on a single charge. Compare that to modern smartphones that often struggle to last a full day without recharging. This long battery life made the 3210 incredibly reliable, perfect for people who didn't want to worry about constantly plugging in their phones. One of its most famous characteristics is its near indestructibility. There are countless stories of people dropping their 3210 from great heights, accidentally running them over with bikes, or even submerging them in water, only to find them still working perfectly. Unlike modern smartphones with fragile glass screens, the 3210 was designed to withstand the wear and tear of daily life. It had a sturdy plastic shell, a small screen that was less prone to shattering, and a simple internal structure that reduced the likelihood of malfunctions. This toughness earned the 3210 a cult status in internet meme culture. Even today, people joke about how a Nokia 3210 could survive an apocalypse or be used as a makeshift hammer. While these jokes are exaggerated, they're not entirely baseless. This phone was, without a doubt, one of the most rugged consumer electronics ever made. Beyond its technical features, the Nokia 3210 played a significant role in shaping mobile phone culture. It was one of the first phones that truly appealed to teenagers and young adults, making mobile phones more than just business tools. Owning a 3210 meant you were part of a new wave of mobile users, people who valued connectivity, fun, and personalization. From a business standpoint, the Nokia 3210 helped cement Nokia's dominance in the mobile industry. At its peak, Nokia controlled a massive share of the global mobile phone market, and the success of the 3210 was a key factor in this. In an age where smartphones are becoming increasingly complex, there's something refreshing about looking back at the Nokia 3210. There were no software updates, no app crashes, no worries about privacy breaches. It was a device that gave people exactly what they needed and nothing more. Even today, some people still use old Nokia phones like the 3210 as backup devices, emergency phones, or nostalgia pieces. There's a growing movement of people who appreciate the simplicity of older technology, seeing it as a way to escape the constant notifications and distractions of modern smartphones. The Nokia 3210 was more than just a mobile phone, it was a symbol of an era. It gave people their first taste of mobile gaming, customizable technology, and reliable connectivity. Even though it has long been replaced by more advanced devices, its legacy lives on in the memories of those who used it and in the design principles that continue to shape the mobile industry. It may not have had a touchscreen, a camera, or an app store, but it had something that many modern phones lack: simplicity, durability, and a charm that made it unforgettable. So what are your memories of the Nokia 3210? Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.